Hey, ladies and gentle people. Today, another day, another StarCraft cast, and that is not the cast or not the site where I got this game from. Anyways, well, you can already see who it is. It is DuckloadRa, aka WhiteRa, against the Sweden player MaDFroG. Now, both of these players are extremely good. I can remember that DuckloadRa, I'm just gonna call him WhiteRa, that's more easier, is like number one on the top 200 of Europe, and MaDFroG is somewhere in the top 20s, I believe. So they're both very good players. Although MaDFroG is known for his, well, how shall I say it? His double baneling nests or triple Evo chambers or something like that. In tournaments, he tends to forget, or it might be the nerves, that he has, for example, a baneling's nest, and then he just makes another baneling's nest. So, anyways, this is Shakuras Plateau, and they spawn on cross position. Now, the key about this map is you cannot spawn at the same side. If you basically look at the minimap and you split the map in like two parts, like right and left, you cannot spawn on both the right sides. It's either both bottom, that WhiteRa was here for example, or that he's here. So it looks like he's just, or WhiteRa is just gonna have a normal timing with his gateway, nothing funky, just normal assimilator, and it. Do you see what I mean when MaDFroG does something funky? He just built like some sort of a hidden in-base hatchery, and that already indicates to me, well, he gets one gas and spawning pool. That indicates to me that he's gonna get a lot, and thereby I mean a lot of Zerglings, and he already sees the second hatchery, and that, well, that obviously will trigger for WhiteRa that MaDFroG is gonna have a shitload of Zerglings in a short amount of time. And yeah, it's really strange. I'm really curious what MaDFroG is gonna do with this, because it is I don't know, it just makes me giggle a bit. But it looks like WhiteRa is just making pylons and probes, and Warp Gate is on the way. Now we're gonna see now, because he chased the scouting drone away, we're gonna see what kind of tech path he's gonna go for. I think he's gonna go for several more Warp Gates for the Zealots, because Zealots are so good against Zerglings. But at the moment, MaDFroG is just making two Zerglings just to kill this scouting probe to throw down an additional hatchery maybe. And he's gonna do that with this scouting, or at least ex-scouting worker. Come on, make my predictions true. There we go. It looks like WhiteRa is also gearing up for a fast expansion. Now, a lot of Protoss players do that nowadays. They know that there's an expansion going down, or at least a fast expo for the Zerg, and they'll just throw down an expo themselves. So it's just a one gate into Nexus, and he's just gonna block the rest off with just gateways and units, and of course getting a sentry to block the rest of the ramp off. That looks like WhiteRa is being pretty bold with his Stalker, but these Zerglings don't have speed yet. The speed is almost done, and then he's gonna probably be able to pick this Stalker off. There he goes, and yeah, those days of that Stalker was numbered. He's trying to corner himself into, well, to just limit the hits on his units, or on his unit at that moment. And it looks like WhiteRa is just gonna block off normally, even putting down a forge to get those cannons behind his wall. But nowadays with the roaches, he doesn't have roaches, or at least a roach warren in production or whatever. But roaches now with the range of 4 can easily outrange the cannons. Just pick off either this pylon or these buildings or some funky stuff like that. So it looks like MaDFroG is actually gearing up to take down these destructible rocks and then eventually take down these, and then he'll have like a very open space to kill a lot of probes and a lot of pylons. Now he also has a scouting overlord in the back, and I just got a text message. I hope you didn't hear that, because that is none of your business. But it's mass Zerglings at this point. MaDFroG still has one gas geyser at the moment, and just getting that for the upgrades, and probably after